Alright, so in this video I'm going to go through how to use the CAM software inside of Autodesk Inventor. I've got the part created from the blueprint URL given. First thing I'm going to do is reset my orientation. I need this view to be my top, so I'm going to right click, set current view as top, and I want this view to be my home view. So I'm going to right click, set current view as home, fixed distance. Alright, now I'm ready to begin the CAM side of Autodesk Inventor. Up on top it says CAM. The first thing I need to do is set it up. It's asking me to identify my X, Y, and Z. Where it says machine, you're going to hit select. And just choose that top option. Again, this is just a demonstration that we can do CAM work inside of Autodesk Inventor. Hit OK. Then where it says operation, I'm going to select milling. Where it says orientation, I'm going to select Z and X. It's asking me to identify my Z. I'm going to select this inside edge here. Now it's asking me to select my X. I'm going to select this edge here so that we have the correct X, Y, and Z coordinates. And then my stock point, essentially my start point, I want this to be that start point. Go to stock. Right now where it says mode, it says relative size box. See how it overhangs here? I'm going to go to a fixed box because I know exactly what size my material is. I can hit OK. Alright, so now it has the box identified, the size of the material that's going to be in the machine. My first operation is going to be a face milling machine or operation, right, where it's going to smooth out the top of my part. I'm going to click on face. I clicked on tool. Mine are preset here because I've used them in the past. But if you go down to the bottom where it says inch tutorial, we're going to use that 2-inch face and hit select. Right, my geometry, it's asking me what do I want to mill. This looks good. Heights I'm not going to worry about, but you notice you can adjust different things on how high the machine is going, what it sees as my depth, and so on. Passes, and then I'll hit OK. If I click on simulate, I can see what's going to happen. And there, if we had a block, a full block, it would be just smoothing out the top, giving us a uniform surface. The next operation is going to be a 2D adaptive operation where I'm going to cut out my T. Right? I'm going to select tool. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch flat end mill. Again, mine's already in here, but if yours is not, you're going to go to tutorial inch and that 1/4 inch flat end mill. Hit select. I can certainly change anything I'd like in here, but I'm going to let it default. We've got our cutting speed, we've got our feed rates, our lead in, how fast it's going to go into my material, how fast we're going to plunge. We can change all of that in here. Geometry, I want that to be this part here, right? It's going to cut around my T. Heights, again, I can change anything here. Passes, I am going to change one thing, and that right now it'll try to cut the entire thing in one pass. I'm going to do that to multiple depths. You can see there, it's then giving you that option to turn that back on. Right? It's going in multiple steps. Instead of trying to cut the entire path in one step, it's going to do multiples. And then I hit OK. If I hover over it, hit that simulate. You can see that it's making that cut. The last thing I need to do then is a pocket. Tool. Again, I'm going to select that 1/4 inch. It should already be here for you. Hit select. We're more than welcome to change anything here. We can add different features, right? If we want to add air to blow things out, if we have that tool capability, add in flood, which is coolant, right? I'm not going to worry about any of that. In fact, I'm going to disable it. I'm going to go to Geometry, select that inside pocket. Heights again, passes I'm going to leave. I'm going to do this in multiple passes as well. Let it default to the pre-selected options. Hit that simulate. We can watch what that's going to do. You notice that when it plunges, it's moving in a circular pattern. Nice, easy. It is easier on the material and easier on the tooling. Hit close. Right, so we've had all of our options. I am going to go back. If you double click on any of the steps, right, remember in this one, I disabled that coolant. I'm going to double click on this one just to verify that. Nope, I'm going to disable this one as well. And just to double check, disable this one as well. Again, at any point we can double click on these and change anything we need to. Alright, so I have my 3 steps. Again, we're doing a face mill, smoothly on the top. We're doing an adaptive, we're cutting around our T, or cutting the T, and then a pocket we're clearing the inside. Right, those are our 3 steps. That should be good to go. Then up on top, I can click Post Process. There's a lot of options here. You can enter the various types of machines that you have. I have found that the best one, because we have the machine, not necessarily in my room, but available to us, is that Milltronics machine. That's where it says Milltronics. We have those machines downstairs. You can enter your program name here. I'm not going to worry about it. But if I had multiple programs, obviously I would change the name. I can add a comment. I'm going to label it CNC demo, and then hit post. It's going to ask me to save my work. I'm going to hit save. And it gives me the code for everything that I just milled out. Right? You can save this and drag and drop this into that Google assignment.